Previously, when we were looking at an area, I spoke about agents selling on the term amenities and the fact that we've got good amenities in our areas all across our capital cities. But when it's getting down to the individual property, I do get specific on amenities, and this is the exact distance from the property to those amenities. So I've got a calculation, and all this is in the checklists in my foyer of the property investor. But to give you an understanding, public transport needs to be accessible to the principal activity centre, education, under 3 kilometres to primary schools, under 5 kilometres to high schools, under 10 kilometres to private secondary colleges. Shops, under 3 kilometres to retail, under 10 kilometres to major retail, parks with open spaces within 400 metres. So you can see when you're looking at an individual property, you need to start looking at these calculations. One other thing I want to include in this video is to understand the housing quality control. Now, if you go into an area, and we knock most of this out with an area, but you still need to be specific when you're picking a property. When you're knocking out areas, we look for areas that have large amounts of small development. So small developers knocking out lots of development in that area. I love buying new property, but I buy it in major land estates built by reputable developers because they are very proud, and their legacy is the brand that they leave behind. So if they build a good community and they have a quality of housing control in the area, it means that it keeps prices pushing up. So they leave good, because that's their legacy and their brand that they use for the next development they're using. But what we want to ensure is that in an area we're buying, and the specific property, and you can check with council, you can check with the land developers that you're buying in, whether they've got quality controls that ensures that someone can't build a tin shed next to your nice home. And that's what we want to make sure of. So when we're looking at a specific property, think of the distance to amenities and the quality of housing control.